Hey guys, what's up? It's Sharice, and I'm going to do a review on the film The Conjuring. Okay, so I know this movie has been released like in July, so I'm about 4 months late since it's November 16th. So I'm going to just do this review as kind of like a DVD. If you haven't seen it but you want to get on DVD kind of thing, that's what I'll do. Sorry, just talking about this film got me a little bit scared. Okay, so starting off, The Conjuring is a supernatural horror film. It's directed by James Wan. He is the director of Insidious, and he is the director of Saw. So as we go into this film, we kind of know what we're getting into since this guy's the director of those films. So this film stars Roger and Karen, played by Rob Livingston and Lily Taylor, who do an amazing job in this film. Their characters, Roger and Carolyn, move into a house with their 5 daughters. They move into this farmhouse. Kind of creepy already. As we stay in the film for a little bit, the clock starts stopping at 3:07 on the dot, and also pictures start to fall off the walls. And this movie is really into the idea of that clapping starts. So this family is obsessed with playing this clapping game of 1, 2, 3. It's like hide and seek, but we're gonna clap. You only get 3 claps, which is not good. Okay. And as these things starts happening, Carolyn, the mother, starts to contact these paranormal investigators, who are Ed and Lorraine Warren, and for their help. And Ed and Lorraine Warren are played by, let me get these names right. They're played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, who is very, very pretty, and her eyes are stunning. Her eyes are so breathtakingly pretty, and they do an amazing job in this movie. And they tell the Warrens that they've been hearing odd noises and things have been going in the house that aren't normal. So the Warrens try to divert this attention by saying, oh, remember, these are peer investigators, and they try to divert the attention saying, oh, it could be the pipes. Oh, there's water in these pipes. That's why you're hearing these noises. The Warrens researched this house, and they found out it was once owned by a witch. If you are familiar with the Salem witch trials, that is what they're referring to. A thing that confused me about this movie was one of the actors, Joey King, which is her real name. I'm not sure of the girl who she's portraying, but she is in bed, and her sister is in the bed in the bed next to her, and her foot is being pulled by a demonic spirit. To the best of my ability, I can explain it. And her foot is being pulled by this spirit. I'll come back to this, but when her sister, in the bed next to her, Joy's like, I see it's right up there on top of the wardrobe. Her sister is like, goes up and says, I don't see it, but then something jumps out her, so it's something in human form. I'll come back to this point more, but that's kind of what confused me in this movie. But and then at the end, whatever, Ed and Lorraine Warren perform an exorcism. Going back, Lorraine Warren is a professed clairvoyant, which means she can see things with touching them. She can kind of see the memories that they have. It's really cool in the movie. So I highly recommend getting the DVD and watch this movie. It's fantastic, really. It really is. Again, the trailer does give. If you saw the trailer, then basically what I told you. The trailer does give a lot away, but it's a good movie though. But the movie did a great job getting this house and conveying that this is a creepy house, getting that creepy farmhouse. The actors did an amazing job conveying those emotions. The camera gets really, really, really close up on a person who is scared, and it just projects that terrified feeling that they're feeling, and then you feel it and get scared in the movies, which makes it amazing. Moving on to what I thought about the movie really did have high tension, and it had really good actors, very, very great. And there was a lot of climax points. There's a lot of climax points, and there was a lot of terrifying points. If the task of the Conjuring, if the task of the Conjuring was to tell a story that was meant to scare people and deliver a message, I think it executed that job, and it did amazing. I have to say though, I thought this movie was good. At the end, I kind of didn't like. Okay, Like, going back to what I was saying about the demonic spirits and that human coming off of the thing and jumping on one of the daughters. Okay, I had to say, movies like The Apparition that stars Ashley Greene and Tom Felton. I only could stand about 40 minutes of The Apparition, so I had to take it out and stop watching because it actually scared me. And I was thinking it was on my mind at night and stuff like that. I do get really scared by these type of movies. The Apparition dealt with, I want to say it dealt with one or the other. The Apparition dealt with humans being Ashley Green and Tom Felton, and then it also dealt with things in the house, things that go bump in the night. No humans that came into demonic form as much as I saw. But it dealt with just one or the other. It wasn't like, this is what confused me on the Conjuring. There was a thing that jumped off and hit one of the girls, like knocked them down. To my understanding, it's like you either have one or the other. You can't have human and then have humans in the house who are not touched yet by these demonic spirits, and then have a spirit that is a human. It doesn't really make sense to me. Having a human and spirits have to be separate unless a dark spirit or demonic spirit goes into a human, or a human is inflicted with this demonic spirit, or a spirit goes into a human. It can't be a human is already inhabited with the spirit and then it gets into a human again, unless it starts with something that's not human that goes into a human and is passed from a human, if that makes sense. The movie was amazing. Highly recommended. Okay, how to make a not awkward ending. Thank you for watching, and follow me on Twitter at Charisse, and I'll put a link in my description, and subscribe to my channel, please. Thanks for watching. Is in bed with another one of her sisters, and well, accused of being a witch. So in the Salem witch trials, if you're oh, no. There's a bug in here somewhere. One of the daughters, Joey King in particular, that's her real name. Okay, how to make a not awkward ending. Thank you for watching. Bye.